Hey guys, Lynn here, back with another Skyrim Top 5 mod video. If you haven't done so yet, check out my two previous videos from today, which are the 5 brand new mods and my vampire character build video. First up, if you don't mind, please share the video on Twitter, Facebook or Reddit, that really helps me out a lot. So guys, we have been very busy voting in the comments for top 5 videos, and I've had some really cool suggestions so far. So the list of top 5s to come are today is the top 5 followers. In the next few weeks, we will go over some other top 5s, including top 5 companions, so that's most likely just the animal kind of companions, like dogs and so on. Top 5 player homes, magic mods, top 5 dragon mods. Those are just some of the best suggestions so far. I am planning to do werewolf mods, but just waiting until I have some cooler mods available. So keep the suggestions coming in the comments for top 5s, and for any of my other Skyrim videos as well. Well, let's not waste any more time, and we can take a look at our first follower mod. Usually with mod top 5s, I go with the most popular kind of mods in the video. However, as the 5 most downloaded mods for followers are mostly there because the follower is half naked in the mod image, or because when you install the mod the follower is naked, and I'm not going to name which ones, I decided to skip past some of these mods to make the video a bit more varied rather than just having all those mods as the top ones in the video. So hopefully you guys enjoy that. Our first mod is Kailana, a standalone follower. Yes, she does have a clickbait image for her picture, but I actually like this follower, and she doesn't really look like that in the game anyway. She is actually one of the only decent just regular female follower mods in the game, and just looks normal as well. She's pretty simple, no custom voices or quests, she is a Nord, and you can find her at the Sleeping Giant Inn in Riverwood. Given her simplicity, she's not that much more useful than any vanilla follower. She can be married, you can give her quests, she has a journal on her that you can use to find out more about her personality and her background, she has custom face and body meshes and textures, and in terms of her level, she will level with the player, so she starts off low and she will gain levels as you gain levels. Keep in mind that she is essential almost, but she can be killed by you if you hit her, so be careful when you attack. Overall, a cool mod. I wanted to add one in the top 5 that was just an alternative to any of the vanilla Skyrim followers, and she definitely fits that criteria. Our next mod is the Dreadborn Night follower. So what do we know about the Dreadborn Night? He is a fully voiced follower, he comes with a custom set of armour and custom weapons, and we will look at the stats in a second, and the Dreadborn Knight's weapons and armours are bound to him, so you can't remove them, so he's constantly got them equipped. With the mod also comes a chest that has the Knight's weapons and armours in them, so you can equip them for yourself. In terms of damage resistance, the armour is very powerful, being slightly stronger than the best vanilla armour, which is the Dragon Plate armour. The weapon doesn't need any explanation because it's just the regular Dragonbone sword, so that's the same weapon and armours that the Dreadborn Knight uses, and you can use them too. The Knight overall is super cool, he looks badass, he's good in combat, he's very powerful, he can take out all these guards in the video on his own, and has plenty of features making him a worthwhile companion. If you're looking to recruit him, he is located in the Bee and Barb inside of Riften. Our next follower is Geo. Geo is 1,000 years old, he is a conscious Draugr who was offered immortality by Hargravens, not understanding the terms of how it would work. He got immortality at a cost, and it is now a Draugr, but unlike other Draugr, he's nice and he has control. Also, he can use shouts, so that's pretty cool, so he must be a Dragonborn. He will talk to you in his mortal Nord voice, and knows good old English rather than the ancient Nordic. In terms of combat style, he's a spell sword, so he uses a mixture of his ancient Nordic sword and a Thunderbolt spell. In terms of his stats, he increases his level as you do, like any of the good followers should, and he focuses on destruction magic, heavy armor, one-handed, and restoration spells. In terms of perks and spells, he knows Thunderbolt, Disarm, Unrelenting Force as a shout, and he has the perk Extra Draugr Damage. And finally, for his equipment, he has the Draugr Helmet, Draugr Beard, and he has a set of iron armor and a branded shield. He also has a weapon which is unique to him, which is called Geo's Draugr Sword, and it has the enchantment of level 4 Spark on it. Overall, Geo is certainly a very different type of follower to have around, but with his strong attack, his unique abilities to use shouts, and his wit, make him a pretty decent follower, and he's fun to have around while you traverse through the game, and he's worth downloading. If you're looking for him, he's located in Riverwood Sleeping Giant Inn. There are loads of Lord of the Rings mods to choose from in Skyrim, so I had to just pick one for a follower. I went with the Gandalf the White. This mod adds Gandalf the White from Lord of the Rings franchise to Skyrim as a follower. You can find him in Dragon's Reach in Whiterun. He is essential and will level with the player. He starts off at level 10 and can reach a maximum of level 81. He currently doesn't have any special perks or skills enabled, but the mod author says he's planning to add more features to the mod to stats and abilities. That doesn't mean that his attack isn't still strong, especially with his staff. Gandalf also has a spare staff in his inventory for the player to use, and his robes and boots can be crafted in the blacksmith's forge and can be upgraded and enchanted, and they are in fact pretty powerful. They're actually more powerful than any of the vanilla armors in the game. The staff is also really cool, as it essentially works the same as the shout Unrelenting Force, and you can use it along with Gandalf at the same time, so it can be pretty fun in combat. Overall, a really cool mod if you're a fan of Lord of the Rings. The only thing to mention for this mod is that you should install a mod that removes the bow from Gandalf's inventory, so he only uses his sword and staff. Otherwise, he uses his bow way too much. But fortunately, there are mods like Takeable Follower Bows or Follower Overhaul that do this for you. Our final mod, as you probably already guessed, is Sofia, the funny, fully voiced follower. Having been viewed more than 5.5 million times on Bethesda's website for Xbox One alone, there's no doubt that Sofia is one of the most popular Skyrim mods, let alone follower mods, so I had no choice but to add her to the video. Sofia is a humorous, advanced, fully voiced follower who is fully location and quest aware, and will comment on the player character and her surroundings. She has her own custom dialogue system, which allows for longer and more detailed dialogue. She also has many advanced features like horse riding, setting dismiss locations, singing, auto-teleport to player, and much more. She is also marryable if you build up enough of a relationship with her. Sofia is quite an unusual follower. She is tough, witty, and just a little bit boastful. She has a strong fondness for the player character, but her deliberate attempts to disguise the fact just leads to very awkward conversations, especially as she usually says exactly what she thinks. Sofia is a tease and loves to wind people up, which doesn't make her very popular with people. Her rebellious spirit and careless attitude often get her in trouble, not to mention her constant inappropriate comments, which easily offend or embarrass people. Other than this, she just has all the basic follower stats, like she will level with the player, she is essential so she can't die, and in terms of weapons and armours, she will just use whatever you equip on her. She also knows a multitude of different magic spells. As you can see in the video, she uses Ice Spike, Firebolt, and she will use a load of different stuff as well. Overall, Sofia is a very well made and detailed mod that is worth downloading, and definitely one of the better follower mods. Well guys, there we have it, our top 5 follower mods for Skyrim Special Edition. Of course, all of these top 5s are my own opinion, and if you have your own, let me know in the comments below. Maybe I will add it to another follower top 5 in the future. If you enjoyed the video, like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you all tomorrow for more Skyrim Special Edition videos. See you all then.